In case you didn't know, there are YouTube channels just like this one here, making up to $9,000 for the month. That works up to about $100,000 for the year. And the best part is that they don't even have to show their face or use an actual human voiceover. Whether that's the best part for you or the actual $9,000 for the month. Today I'll be exploring how to do this without spending any money. I'm going to be diving straight into this, and based on my experience, the best place to start is with a good idea. And as I attempt to find video ideas on YouTube, I'm sure you'd agree that there are many niches on YouTube right now. But I feel like the best one to pick, for me at least, is where my knowledge or my interest lies. And right now that's in sleeping. Not just to make passive income while I sleep, but to find out why sleep is even important. Why it's even necessary. Because lately I find that there are just not enough hours in the day to get everything done. Maybe I just don't know how to manage my time, but I don't have time for that either. So in picking the topic sleep, this kind of narrows things down a bit into the health niche, which I think is a great place to start, especially for making money way before your channel meets the requirements for the YouTube Partner Program. Now, to refine the idea a bit further, head over to your friendly neighborhood ChatGPT, which at this time is free to use. Just type in something like 10 video ideas about the importance of sleep or something related to that, and you'll get enough options to choose from. For instance, this one here, which is about unlocking the secret to a perfect night's sleep. Though this one is not really a problem for me because I can just simply close my eyes and fall asleep at any point of the day. But I do know that this is a problem for a lot of people. So what I'll do is I'll validate this with Tubebuddy and ensure that it actually has good search volume around the importance of sleep. So if you want to try this along with me, just check out Tubebuddy with the link that I have in the description. The feature from the tool we'll be using, it's free forever, which is really researching for what people are searching for on YouTube. And if I just look up the importance of sleep, you'll find that it has over 85,000 monthly searches. That's a lot of unsure people, but that's actually good for you. Well, for me, since I'm making the video. You're making it too? But let's say after you did some brainstorming around the idea about the importance of sleep, you still wanted to do that video idea about the ultimate routine for restful sleep, because that still is related to the importance of sleep, since it can actually be a related video after somebody looks at a video about importance of sleep. And also, since AI just suggested here in ChatGPT, it must be true. AI obviously tells the truth 100% of the time, right? So what I would do is simply ask ChatGPT to create a script on this video idea, refining each of these sections until I'm happy with it. While this script would have been generated with AI, I would really use that as a head start to create and finalize the script rather than starting from scratch. So let's say you're not as picky as I am and you're pretty good with the script that was generated with ChatGPT. The next step would be to create the voiceover, because that script isn't going to read itself, or is it? Since that's kind of what AI voiceovers do.
Welcome to our guide on creating the ultimate bedtime routine.
You see, while I discovered in my last video that a voiceover can actually be done without AI using your own voice, you don't need your actual voice for this experiment. Because I have seen in a lot of videos, just like the one on the channel that I'm looking at today, AI voiceover was used for a lot of their videos. And they still got a lot of views. And I think the reason for this is because at the end of the day, they're still providing a lot of good value via a really well put together video. What I would be using today is to try generating this voiceover with a free tool, at least the free version of the tool called MicMonster, where all you have to do is just copy your script into this box here and then hit generate. And it really does generate a natural sounding voiceover.
The ultimate bedtime routine.
Of course, there would be some limitations because I'm using the free version, which limits how much of the script that you can paste into the text box here at a time to convert. This does make it a bit more tedious, making you have to click a little bit more often and scroll. But hey, it costs $0 to do this. The next thing is to create the visuals. I'm referring to the photos and videos that people would see on the screen while they're hearing the voiceover. And I intend to do this part for free as well. So I'll be heading over to a site like Pixabay for free stock photos and videos. And to help in figuring out what I'm actually searching for, I'll refer to the script to figure out which keyword to search up. For example, in the script has a line about for dimming the lights an hour before bed. What I'll do is like find a clip of a dimly lit room or light switch and probably just repeat this process for a lot of the script, or where it makes sense to do that, of course. Let's move on to the next step, which is editing the video. To this point, no money was spent, and we're not stopping there. I'm going to continue to not spend any money by editing this video for free with a tool like CapCut. actually with CapCut. With this, I found it to be super easy to just drag and drop the clips on your timeline and arrange it to match your script, well, the voiceover. What I found is that if you get all of the clips that you really need, it really does not take long after that to put the clips in the right spots over the voiceover. And this video as is could work, but to compete with what's out there now, I think we would need to make it a little bit more engaging. Now to do that, first I think it needs some background music, not necessarily sleepy music, since it's about sleep. Once you take your time going through what they have available in CapCut right here, and you've picked something, the next thing that would help the video to be a little bit more engaging is by adding some effects and the captions that you can see on screen. This little kitten needs some special effects. Yes, maybe like this. And this one, because it's, I mean, he's sleeping, right? So this might be, what is this, like stars? I'm gonna drag this over the entire scene as well as this one. We want to create some auto captions now. So I'll just come up to here and hit auto captions and then generate. Look how quick this is going to be done. It's done already. It didn't even reach 100% and it was finished. It was that fast. Hopefully that should take it up a notch. And there you have it. Just like that, a video created entirely for free, finding the idea all the way to having the final product. Now, just because this costs nothing to make, doesn't mean I don't want to make any money from it. I mean, that's the whole idea, right? What I would do is take the same approach that I took on my main channel here. That is before I was monetized with the YouTube Partner Program, which is to include related products in the video, to introduce related products, which based on the video, it would only be logical for a viewer to then refer to your link in the description below to check it out and purchase it if it makes sense to them. To be a bit clearer on this, if you do this right, you'll be able to make money on YouTube by including these affiliate links in your description. For example, for a video like this one, look up something like sleep affiliate products, and let's see if we find a suitable program. This site here talks about a program where you can earn 7% commission on a sale. Wing beds. That 7% sounds kind of small, but on a product of that amount, that's actually about $100 per sale. So the idea here is that you add links to products like this that's related to your video. And as your videos get better and you make more of them, that increases the chances of getting those clicks to those affiliate products. And by being consistent with this, you're improving the chances of making money without spending any money. And if you do want to see a tutorial where I go into that into way more detail on actually creating the video, then check this video out next.